Hey everyone, it's Maddie. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. Today I am going to be doing 50 facts about me, so you guys get to learn a little bit more about me and kind of all the different things I'm interested in and kind of what I've done throughout my life and so on and so forth. Well, let's begin. I have a list here, so don't mind if I have to look down a few times. But the first fact is a lot of you guys know, but if you are new or don't really know me very well, I have type 1 diabetes, fact number 1, and I survived severe diabetic ketoacidosis. I will be doing my diagnosis story for you guys shortly, so look forward to that. Number 2, I am 20 years old. I was born in the year 1998, so I just turned 20. I will be turning 21 next year. Number 3, I am studying to be a dental hygienist. I'm obsessed with teeth. I've always loved going to the dentist, and I thought, what perfect career for me. I'm interested in doing a lot of detail-oriented stuff, and I like working with like little tools, and like the x-rays are fascinating, so that's why I kind of wanted to be a dental hygienist and go into that field. Number 4, my favorite colors are blue and purple. I like any shades, but I prefer like the lighter blues and like the darker or middle colored purples. Even light purples aren't bad. Number 5, I was actually at the inauguration of President Donald John Trump, our 45th president here in the United States. That was really cool to go through. We went as a school trip my senior year of high school, so if you guys haven't figured that out, I graduated from high school in 2017, so almost 2 years now. Number 6, my favorite types of food is Mexican food. Even though I gotta watch the blood sugar spikes, I absolutely love Mexican food. Anything to do with like enchiladas or chimichangas or tacos or guacamole, you name it, I'm in love with it. Number 7, my favorite type of music is country music. I listen to all different kinds of country music, from more of the modern stuff that like Reba and all those, further on in the 90s, but I also like a lot of the older stuff like Johnny Cash. He was pretty good too. Number 8, I graduated ranked 5th out of 119 students in my class with a 3.9 GPA, so I was in the top 4% of my class. Number 9, I won my district spelling bee in 8th grade in the year 2013, and I took 4th at regionals, so there was only one school district I did not beat out. But I thought that was kind of cool. I actually had competed in spelling bees from 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and finally in 8th grade I won the district. Number 10, I am allergic to codeine. Codeine is, if you guys know, is a kind of a sleeping drug. I had oral surgery almost 3 years ago to remove all 4 of my wisdom teeth, and they had given me the ibuprofen or Motrin, and I recognized on the bottle that it was laced with codeine for sleeping because it would always put me to sleep. And about 3 or 4 days after I started taking the medication, I started noticing I was getting heart attack-like symptoms of pounding heart, the achiness in the jaw and achiness in especially the left arm, and I thought I was having a heart attack, and I had called them in and said, no, you're having an allergic reaction. And sure enough, on the bottle it said, if you start experiencing pain in the jaw, pain in the arm, or like heart attack-like warning signs or clenching in the chest, please stop taking this medication. So that's how I found it. I was allergic to codeine. Number 11, I have 2 cats, 1 dog, and a fish. My dog's name is Susie Q, and 1 cat you already met is Tinkerbell. The other cat is Sam, and my fish is a male betta fish named Baloo. I'm a huge animal lover. To go off of that, I've always loved animals since I was little on. I think they're fun to interact with, and I think they just make great company. Number 12, I do prefer cats to dogs. Cats are a little more independent. I just feel like they're a little bit more self-maintaining. You don't have to really let them out as much, but I still absolutely love dogs too. I'm just happen to be more of a cat person. Number 13, I am from the state of Wisconsin. Go cheese, go dairy products. Farming, yep, that's commonly seen here in Wisconsin, from the United States here. Number 14, I have no siblings, but I have close to 30 first cousins. I have like 25, I believe, on my dad's side of the family, and 3 on my mom's side of the family, so that's a total of 28. Not exactly sure if that's the right number, but I know it's definitely close to 30 on first cousins. Number 15, I am a Christian. I do believe in God, and I do believe in Jesus Christ. I am a Roman Catholic, so you know what religion I practice. I respect anybody who practices other religions. I have gone to other religious celebrations and religious churches and places of worship, and have gone to like Baptists and Lutherans and all those different types of religions, Methodists. It's rather interesting to see how other people do worshiping and stuff, but if you are who you are, and I respect it, even if you don't believe or you're a totally non-Christian religion, that's totally okay too. But I just wanted to put that out there for a random fact so you guys know I am a Catholic, a Roman Catholic. Number 16, I prefer tea to coffee. I'm not much of a coffee drinker. Every now and again I'll have a cup of coffee, but I would much rather have tea. Number 17, my height is I am 5'7". I will put that in centimeters for you guys, those of you that use centimeters, but I believe that is equivalent of 67 inches, but I will put the centimeters down there. So I'm fairly tall. Number 18, my favorite TV shows are Grey's Anatomy, The Good Doctor, Friends, and Anne with an E. Anne with an E is a great series on Netflix, so go check that out if you haven't already. Number 19, I worked as a gas station attendant for almost 3 years during my first 3 years of high school. It was rather an interesting job. I loved working with the people, and I got to learn a lot of different public communication skills. Number 20, I have never been to Wisconsin Dells. I do live in Wisconsin, but I have never been there. It's kind of sad, honestly. Number 21, I am a Green Bay Packers fan. Even though we absolutely suck this year, our house is covered in Packers stuff. I always cheer on the Packers no matter what. Number 22, I am absolutely in love with art. I love doing anything from drawing, painting, sculpting. Not so much with ceramics, but with other types of mediums. And I also enjoy photography, taking all kinds of photos. And obviously this is videography, so this is kind of a form of art too. Number 23, I was in the National Art Honor Society in high school from my freshman year through my senior year. You go into this type of thing where you take so many art classes, you get fairly good at art, and you also end up doing a lot of things for the community and selling to kind of get the art programs and the art department going at our high school. Number 24 is I serve my local homeless shelter through my church. So I go down, the whole local homeless shelter is about 20 miles away from me. I do go serve that, and I do make food for that every month along with my mom. So that is a lot of fun. Rather sad to see people that don't have homes, but at the same time, you feel good in your heart knowing that you may be help getting them on the right foot. Number 25, I also do care ministry through my church. Care ministry involves going to people's homes, especially the elderly who cannot get out to church or cannot get out to socialize with people, and going to visit with them and just spend time with them, and even doing some religious things with them if they are in the Catholic religion. Like for me, if I go see a person who is Catholic like me, we might talk about God and all kinds of other things too, so that's kind of fun. Number 26, I have never needed glasses my whole entire life. I am a perfect vision. My vision is 20/20, as far as I know, and when I went to the ophthalmologist, they never noticed any eye damage with my diabetes, so I'm very lucky that nothing happened to me with dealing with those high blood sugars earlier on. Number 27, my favorite subjects beyond art would be math and science. I did get up to Calculus 1 in high school. I don't remember much of it anymore, but I always wanted to push and challenge myself. I was always fairly advanced in math, so kind of wanted to push myself my last year of high school. Number 28, I will put a picture in here, but as you guys can tell, this lighting is pretty poor, so to you guys, my eyes look brown, but my eyes actually are a dark hazel. If you shine a light into them, or you're in proper lighting, you will notice that they're mostly a dark green with a small hint of brown, but that hint of brown makes them look rather dark, but they actually are a hazel with a darker green mostly. Number 29, my parents divorced when I was 10, so they've been divorced for about 10 years now, and that's something I went through a long time ago. Number 30, I had braces for 9 months during my 8th grade year. I will put a picture in somewhere. We're here, you guys can see I actually had hair about this short or a little bit shorter, so I haven't had my hair this short since 8th grade, but I did have braces for 9 months. I was supposed to have them on for like a year and a half to 2 years, and I got them off in 9 months because my teeth moved so fast. Now I have nice teeth, so yay. Number 31, I love Disney movies. Any type of Disney movie. I'm excited for Frozen 2 to come out. There are some of the newer Disney movies I haven't seen yet, but my all-time favorite Disney character, Disney princess, is Belle. I've always just been in love with Beauty and the Beast, so there you go. You got to learn a little bit more about me with that. Number 32, I am an Apple or iPhone lover. Obviously, I am filming on my iPhone. I haven't done a whole lot with like Android or Samsung. My computer is actually a non-Apple computer, but hopefully eventually I'll get into getting a MacBook or something soon. Number 33, I have never broken a bone. I may or may not have, like, jammed fingers in the past because I've had my fingers where I've buddy taped them or they've gotten so black and blue. But as far as I know, I haven't truly broken a bone like a bone in the arm or like collarbone or like a leg bone or anything. I've never broken any of that. Number 44, or 34, excuse me, I absolutely love to read. Now, that I went through a period in my life where it was like reading was boring just because in school they made us read so many dang books. But now it's like anytime I can find anything to read, whether it's online, in a real book, in a newspaper, I'm absolutely just in love with reading about all kinds of different things. Number 35, I have actually been to Canada. One time I was, I think, 4 or 5 years old with my parents. We went up to Sault Ste. Marie, which is not that far from, Wisconsin, if you guys know. It's a handful of hour drive, but it's honestly not that far away. And I love to travel. I've been to Minnesota, Illinois, Michigan, Georgia, Florida, Texas, Washington, D.C., and Kentucky, and I've traveled through Indiana, so I've been to quite a few states already, but I hope to go see more in the future and maybe go back and visit some of the states that I haven't visited in a while. The most recent one I went to was Kentucky in last January, and the January before that, I went to the inauguration of Donald Trump, like I mentioned earlier, in 2017. Number 36, there's only a few foods that I really don't like. I don't care for stuffing, I don't like meatloaf, and I'm not a big fan of tater tot, hot dish, or grapefruit. Those are basically the 4 things I won't eat. I just don't like the combination of the taste of those foods or the textures, but I will pretty much eat anything else. I love all vegetables, all meats, pretty much all fruits, and all different types of things, so I'm very open to trying new foods, so I'd never had a problem, like, transitioning to lower carb diets or whatever from being a type 1 diabetic. Not like the diet was the cause of my diabetes, but it just makes things easier when you have more things that you can like and enjoy that aren't as heavy in carb that don't affect blood sugar when dealing with type 1 diabetes. Number 37, I absolutely love mowing grass and shoveling snow. Call me crazy, but I think I just like the exercise of it. I didn't do a whole lot of mowing grass this year just because I got so tired easily. Come to find out, it was all from the diabetes, high blood sugars. But anyways, I like doing that. Number 38, I love to bake. I'm slowly but surely starting to love cooking. But I definitely appreciate cooking more now that I have type 1 diabetes and I'm learning to do all types of different cookings and trying to take risks and learning how to cook meats and all that different kind of stuff. Number 39, my favorite dessert is definitely ice cream. That's something I will easily take insulin for. My favorite types of ice cream are cookie dough or just plain vanilla with chocolate syrup on it. Yum. Or like a little bit of whipped cream. That's my kryptonite. I could eat ice cream all day long if I really wanted to. Number 40, I'm an ambivert. If you guys don't know what that means I'm a combination between an extrovert and an introvert. There are some days where I really love to be with people, and then there are other days where I would just rather, like, sit and journal or be with myself or just like this, making YouTube videos in front of you guys, which I guess is kind of being an extrovert, but at the same time, I'm only talking to a camera. I'm not talking to a person directly. But if anything, if I lean more one way, I probably lean more towards extrovertedness. I love being with people. And I am obsessed with organizing and keeping things clean. I think I may have a little bit of OCD. I like to keep things like a perfectionist type of style. Number 41, I drive a Ford Taurus, a fairly old Ford Taurus, a 2004 Taurus, but it does run. It keeps me going. I don't owe anything to the bank. Yeah, go me. It's had a lot of work done on it, but it gets me to where I need to go. Number 42, I am currently a 4.0 or a straight A GPA in college. I'm doing better in college than I did in high school. Not saying in high school a 3.9 is bad or anything, but I'm doing even better than I was in high school. Number 43, I love being outdoors. I just like seeing all the different trees, and like I said, I love walking through the woods and seeing all the wild animals. I do come from a hunting family. I think that is neat to just go out and see what's around you and appreciate the beauty that's just outside your house. Number 44, my last name is of Danish descent. My last name, Nielsen, literally means son of Neil. And based off of that, fact number 45, I'm about 51% of German descent, 33% Polish and Northwest Russia, about 8% Scandinavian, and about 8% Irish based upon my ancestry DNA results as of recent and all those different things. Pretty accurate, honestly. So basically, I encompass the whole part of Northern Europe, like right in here. Woohoo! I am definitely a Northern European. I am pretty gosh darn pale. At number 46, my hair is naturally wavy like this. It actually gets a little bit more wavy now that I've cut it shorter, so it doesn't have as much weight on it, but my hair has always been pretty much naturally wavy. When I was really young, I had curly hair, and then it kind of like went to a sort of straight, and then ever since like 13 years old, I've had a natural wave, so I've kind of had all different kinds of hair types, but I would say most of my life I've been a naturally wavy hair. Number 47, I do have freckles on my face. If I can insert a picture for you guys, I will. but they're obviously more faded now that it's winter, but come summer they do come out a lot. Comes from that Northern European and Irish descent, I guess. Number 48, I have had the flu, pneumonia, a double ear infection, and strep throat. Those are the only major things I've had in my life, and that was all under the age of 11 for me. Who knows if one of those things triggered my type 1 diabetes. I've had several colds since then, but I haven't had a major illness in almost 10 years, and I haven't missed school or college for an illness since I've been in 8th grade. So that's been kind of cool that I just guess I'm lucky. My immune system seems to be so overactive that it starts killing things it's not supposed to. So anyways, fact number 49, I absolutely love children and the elderly. I love working with them just because I think they're just kind of fun, and you get to kind of learn things from a child's perspective and learn things from an older person or an elderly person's perspective. I do hope to have my own children someday, and I would like to work in pediatrics eventually once I get my dental hygiene degree. I'd love to be a pediatric dental hygienist. Number 50, Christmas is my favorite holiday. The last fact of this video, our house is totally decorated up for Christmas. It is my favorite holiday. Just to celebrate, for me, the birth of Jesus is very important, and just to spend time with family and friends. I do like winter. I like all the Christmas songs, all the food, all those fun things. I hope to show you guys a quick video of my whole house decorated for Christmas once I mop the floor and stuff. I haven't done that this week yet. We usually deep clean the house like once a week, so I will be doing that so then you guys can see my whole entire house decorated up for Christmas. Anyways, this is 50 random facts about me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Turn on the little notification bell next to the subscribe button so you never miss when I upload something new. Feel free to comment down below anything about yourself that's interesting. I may just respond back. I like learning about you guys too as a community. You get to learn a lot about me, but I like to learn a little bit more about my audience too. As always, feel free to connect with me on all my social medias. And anyways, until Sunday's video, take care, God bless, be kind, spread positivity, and be thankful. Bye, everybody.